Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your July tarot reading. Don't worry, there is still going to be an astrology reading that will probably go up tomorrow or the next day, but this is just for you tarot lovers to have your intuitive tarot reading. So even though it's July, I believe in the magic of synchronicity. So if you choose your sign, this may be valid to you if you watch it after July. So, see what resonates with you, see what comes to you, what feels intuitively right. But on top of that, use your own intuition. If you see a card, let that card speak to you. See which cards leap out at you. It's all in a mixture of magic between me, you, and the cosmos. Here's your monthly tarot reading. Scorpio. What magic does July hold? Let's see. Scorpio. July. Scorpio. Okay, don't forget to use your very intense intuition with me. Let the messages come to you. Okay, Scorpio, let's go. Center of the reading, the Fool. What crosses it for good or bad? The Magician. What is beneath you? The roots of the situation. The King of Cups. Recent past. The Seven of Pentacles. What is above you and could come into being? The Chariot. Immediate future. The Devil. Then you have the Queen of Swords. In your home environment, you have the Three of Wands. Your hopes and fears. The Queen of Wands. Your outcome. The Ace of Swords. The Star. But watch out for the dodgy Five of Swords. Okay, very interesting. There's some fabulous things here. So, one of the key vibes of... In the last reading, some of the cards blew away, so I hope that won't happen. In the centre of your reading, you've got the Fool, which is my all-time favourite card. Why is it my favourite card? Because it's zero. It has no number. It can appear anywhere. It's the dice in the deck. It's the magic and the kind of... the charge that leads us into unexpected experiences. It's our open heart before we were born, when we had faith in everything. So it's just a wonderful card. But ultimately, in a reading, it means it's time to be spontaneous. You may have to make a spontaneous decision, but guess what? It's likely to be the right decision because you're crossed by the Magician. So this card means crossing you for good or bad, although there's never really any bad. It just tells you the challenge that you need to take. But it's the Magician, so you're leaping into a situation where you feel in your power, you feel it's a new start, you've got all the tools in front of you to transform your life. Yeah, baby. What's behind you? You've worked very hard. Perhaps you're a bit bored. Perhaps you didn't even value or acknowledge what you've already achieved. What could come into being is the Chariot. There's a lot of movement forward here, a lot of change, transformation, and you taking your power and moving yourself on. The Chariot is not run by an engine, it's run by our mind, and the petrol we put in that engine, the thoughts that are the petrol for our engine, lead us forward. But when the Chariot shows up, it means there will be a sudden rush of energy, but we've already kind of programmed our Chariot to where it's going, but it's a swift movement. In your immediate future is the Devil, which is quite a Scorpio card actually, because it's a primal card. Life, death, rebirth, sex, money, taxes, obsession, drugs, addictions, all those kind of intense feelings, and whichever one manifests it in your Scorpio life, whether it's an obsession with a person, whether it's a destructive habit, whether it's an obsession with money, whatever it is. The Devil is something that is very pleasurable, can feel pleasurable at the time, but it can be quite destructive. But if we look at the Devil card, those people can lift the chains off their neck and escape anytime they want. And that's a message for you. There will be great temptation in your immediate future. Well, I don't know. It seems like you're sitting comfortably with it. It's up to you what you do. As long as you're standing in your power, you're secure in yourself, do whatever you want to do. Either way, something you wish for is coming your way. So it doesn't look like whatever that situation is. Well, I'm not saying that just in case people are in different situations. But yeah, deal with it and you'll get your wish. That's a better way of putting it. Because here is the wish card. That is you standing in your power. Boom, boom. Onwards. The wish card is great. Now, when it comes to, you may have cut off from someone. You're not really showing them your emotions at the moment. But everybody loves you anyway. So I think you're getting to a situation in your life in July where you realise that people understand you deeper than they did before. What is coming up in your home and family environment as you're thinking about the past? The Three of Wands. Now, I don't know if that's unique to me that I see the Three of Wands about the past. Some people say it's looking to distant lands and going towards a new future. Actually, in some ways, both those things are the same. When we deal with our past in a positive way, we can go to a brighter future. If we're just living in the past and thinking about the past, it's not necessarily healthy. So you decide which you're doing when in terms of where you're living. You might feel disappointed where you're living at the moment, or there might be some kind of change. You might be expecting something from someone you have a very pure connection with, and it's not coming in the way that you want, but actually the connection is real and the connection is strong. And that could be a lover, a friend, a past life connection, but someone you have a very intense connection with. You might also be thinking about studying or doing something, but it involves you taking time for yourself, being the hermit, listening to your guiding light. Now, the outcome is really interesting because there's great success here and inspiration. The Ace of Swords, cutting through the crap, cutting through all the bullshit and achieving what you want. Abundance when it comes to potential financial abundance. And the Star, inspiration, seeing how you can achieve what you want. But watch out for a saboteur. And that saboteur could be someone sabotaging you or trying to trick you or gaslight you in some way. Or it could be you doing that to yourself. We are masters. All of us humans can be masters of self-sabotage. So watch out for that. If you balance things and you practice temperance, which is all about, weighing up your emotions and keeping everything in balance, all will be well. And then, because these three actually, you've got two major arcana and an ace, and this horrible old Five of Swords is just a card, whereas these are magical cards. They're cards with great meaning, and these are cards of great meaning and great success for you. So I wish that for you. Deal with all those other things, and this looks like a fabulous month. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Don't forget to come visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight, Michele with one L, and on Facebook, where I do lots of lives, and you may even get a live tarot reading from me individually. Michele Knight, astrologer, and of course my website michelleknight.com if you want a reading with one of my fabulous psychics. So much love to you.